guys? We're here on another Tsunami Talks. This time it's about, like, I don't know, the most funny listings I could find. Like, I don't know about y'all, but for me, I have, like, a really bad habit, like, at night where I just scroll through Marketplace for, like, until I sleep, basically. And, like, I just find these weird listings. Such as this 2005 Silent XP. Alright.
That's all of us, dude. I think we all do that.
Yeah. Be more of like a copper drop type of thing. So we're just gonna say whether we would buy it or not. No,
I think
we're starting off pretty strong with this one.
Yo, nah. This is one of those pictures. I don't know if you guys seen them. I'm sure everyone has, but it's one of those things where it's the longer you look, the worse it gets.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree.
Hear me out.
I like this thing. I like this thing.
All right.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay.
Look at the color scheme. White, yellow, orange to red. You know what that is?
Isn't it like pretty classic, like PRD?
Exactly.
Okay.
Like, I know, like in the older trucks, especially, that was just like painted on from factory.
Look, imagine this as your daily next to your TRD Pro. Fucking sweet.
Explain the Shrek green wheels.
God, that's green?
Shrek is
Shrek
is life.
That's the 2022
Wait, actually,
Forerunner
my
and
bad.
Tacoma
Do
TRD
you guys
Pro color.
do you guys actually wanna like read the rest of this? I completely forgot to show.
Mm.
Custom sound system
Wait.
with Windows speakers.
Wait.
And
Look at
wait.
the seller. Look at the seller.
Sick pinstripe art.
See, he knows what he's doing.
It's a specialty. Okay.
Alright, let's just keep flipping. My bad.
Oh, custom sound setup.
What is okay? It says it's custom paint, but like what is that?
Oh, the interior is also orange. I don't know if they come like that, but that's a lot.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, clearly he's a sports car. You got TRD and VVTI. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wait, what are those? Wait, what was on the left side of this?
Horn.
The horn?
Horn. It's a train horn.
Oh. Oh, this.
Upper drop.
Okay. Hear me out. The paint
Pop.
lines are clean. Like I'll give them like that. That's pretty good. You know, like lines are straight. It lines up. It's an homage. I can't do the Shrek green wheels. And is that a sticker bomb on the front bumper too, or the front fender, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a sticker bomb. It's just not to my taste personally. I think the headlights are cool, but
Headlights are the only thing I don't like.
The angry headlights. actually, oh no. Realistically though, what's a car that actually pulls off the angry headlight look? I've seen it on the new GR86, and I do not.
I feel like cars that already come with it will pull it off.
Like,
you know,
specifically the type where like there's an overlay to
like
the Mazda Miata.
Yeah, the eyelid mod.
Jeep gang.
Oh, true.
But nah, personally, this is a pass for me, bro. This is a drop.
Cop.
I would drop that
Phil's
immediately.
gonna cop it tomorrow. How
Cop.
much?
So-
What's up, Brian?
The pinstripe design, it reminds me of the like old school like 1970s vans. You know what I mean? Because back then they would like design it like this too, like customize it like this.
Tone or
No, like with this almost exact design, like pinstripe.
whenever I hear 1970s, I just think of the Volkswagen Bug. Is that what the car is?
Yes.
No, it's a Ford.
Oh. Wait. Before we go anywhere else with this, why did he decide to take his car selling photos in a school parking lot? I think I've been to that school before too. Hold up. Yo.
Man.
No. It looks like an elementary school because there's a playground, like a preschool area in the front. But like, I'm just curious on the setting that he chose.
Yeah, there's an R.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Yeah, no.
I know what that is.
Oh, it's
it feels familiar.
I know what that is. So the vans are like the Ford Transits, 1974 Transits.
Oh.
But yeah, Brian, is this a cop for you, bro? Shrek green wheels, you know what I'm saying?
I'm colorblind. I think they're gold. I say I cop. No, I literally thought
You
they were
said
gold.
cop? Ooh. Nah, them's is lime green, bro.
What? Me and Philip agree, but you and
Alright,
you right know.
alright, we'll let the audience decide on this one, bro.
Personally, that's a no.
Second one.
Oh,
Mm.
just
This is,
for reference,
hold
guys.
on. Oh,
Just for reference, Brian chose all these. Philip, Ryan, and myself don't know anything. He's
We
surprising
are
all
not
of us.
associated with any of these posts.
this is a Countach replica car.
Ooh.
Apparently, the bullet holes in the front are meant to be there, like they're stylized, you know. I think it's, there
So
you go.
this
A movie
supposedly,
car has
yeah.
simulated bullet holes from movie production. And it's just a bunch of work essentially. Very cool project.
I see that he says the body must be still secure to the chassis, so it's not one piece yet. It is not one piece yet. Wait, what's the donor card? Does it say?
Pontiac Fiero.
I'll
I'll
probably
be surprised
The
if it was
OG.
anything else.
The OG, the best one. Oh, but it was
no.
actually in a movie. Okay, so this car has been in a movie before.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
but I presume. Oh, there you go. This is specific.
Yeah,
I don't know if
see
anyone's
it.
watched it. I doubt it. I don't know.
I'm not familiar, no, but
All right,
that's
so
cool.
all right, hear me out. Would you rather spend about $500,000 getting a real Countach, or would you spend 6,200 to get this?
I mean,
Hear me out.
I
mean,
Actually, okay. If you were to pay, if you were to pay someone to basically car, because like Danny said, it's not like attached. It's not all one piece. So you need to make it one piece, but it runs.
It's so
It
funny
says,
that
it
it's.
says it runs.
Why does it run, but it's not one piece?
I assume it's just the engine, but like I don't know if it's actually connected to like the transmission or the diff or can the engine actually put power to the wheels?
I don't know.
I would
or
assume
maybe
so,
there's
yes.
difference?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Mm.
Hmm.
Honestly, in my opinion, it's a cop for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I would cop under two conditions. Okay. So condition number one, have the body properly secured to the chassis. So I want it in one piece, right? Because I know it runs, so that's fine. And then number two, I would use it not what its original purpose was for. So I wouldn't use it as a show car or a replica Lamborghini because honestly it's already stripped. It has a running engine and he was already planning on putting almost a tube chassis on it anyways. Dude, you can use this as a track beast, bro. Just remove the bar, just remove some panels, throw some metal sheets on. It's 6,200. Maybe negotiate him down a little bit. And then boom, you got a tube chassis car ready to go.
nah, his price is firm. He will not take less.
Damn it, he wouldn't take.
Okay. I mean, you're asking, do you want to track a Fiero GT with a body kit on it?
Hmm.
I mean, you could always engine swap. You
Yeah,
know
but
what
that's
I'm
gonna cost me more money. You know what I'm saying?
Drop it.
It's still cheaper than a real Countach.
Okay, this one might not be for me, dog. Maybe I'm being picky,
No.
but
Yeah, no, I mean, cause like, how much work has to go into this to make it a track?
true. I mean, this car is just at that halfway point
We
where it
can
can go anywhere.
we can make that argument with our own personal cars.
Yeah, but our own personal cars are in one piece. That's the big difference,
Fair
Ryan.
point. Fair point.
But I would take it over the last car
Really?
because of the massive amounts of clout it has for the best movie in the world that I never watched.
Ain't no
I don't know.
way.
I think it's novelty. I just think it's funny that it has the bullet holes and stuff. But I would take it over the box car.
Actually,
Personally.
what is a Mad Max? What does Mad Max even refer to? Sounds familiar, but I don't.
Oh, Oh, you're gonna
Mad
get
Max is
flamed. That's a good movie, man.
Yeah, it's a.
Okay, I
think
live
it's
under a
series
rock.
or
I
two
get
movies.
flamed by my coworkers every day for not watching movies.
So Mad Max is a movie that is it basically takes place in like post-apocalyptic America, or like, not America, but like the world, right? And every single one of their cars is like, clapped out, obviously, because it's post-apocalyptic, right? So everything's like
Googling
has
Mad
bullet
Max right now.
holes, like rust everywhere.
Yeah, they
Everything's
got
like
spikes and cages.
mix
Yeah.
and match parts. They salvage whatever they can.
Yeah, kind of like rugged and
Yeah,
shitboxy by
yeah.
practicality.
Yeah.
That's what the
Yeah,
bullet holes are
basically-
for.
Basically, yeah. I never mind. I see it.
You got
I
duct tape
kind
over
of
some
get the
holes.
vision, I guess.
Dude, if you buy this car, you can add more bullet holes, make it more personal.
True.
It seems
Those
like
are some.
Is the hero car a Ford Falcon?
I don't know.
I
But
have
I mean,
no
clearly,
idea.
if you buy this one, you can build whatever you want. Clearly. Those are some big entry holes, by the way. That's some huge caliber bullets, dude.
I don't even. I don't know.
But yeah,
I'm gonna say pass. I get the aesthetic, but it's not.
we can agree to disagree. Yeah.
You're, if you want to buy this car and then just like strip it down entirely, just like remove each part individually, you're paying what 60-200 for a whole
That's-
bunch of parts. You can basically part it out for you get more. You see how big the wheels
Point
are?
of this. That's not the
Jeez.
point of this.
The point is to own the car at home.
Actually, wait.
dude.
No, does that wheel even have 5 lug nuts?
No.
It looks like it has 2.
Mad Max. All right.
Truly, Mad
I
Max.
think we were
Nope.
kind of.
What's the final vote?
All right, cop for me. Cop for me.
It's a cop for me.
Hey.
Drop.
Mm.
We're divided once
It
again.
seems as though we are at an impasse once again.
Alright, this one.
Oh!
Yo,
That's not a car.
It's a vehicle.
cop.
It's a vehicle.
I don't need to know cop.
$85,000.
Hey,
You can get a Rolls Royce engine with a 5-speed. Cooking. We're cooking.
Okay.
Here's a positive.
I
It has
chose it.
refurbished periscopes.
I chose it because I understand that Danny is fascinated enough with history to get a whole degree.
I do love my history, but the thing is, this is about owning this at home.
You know how much
And,
clout you'll have?
Do you see those helmets?
dude, who am I gonna
Okay.
flex my clout on if I have this? You
Your
guys?
neighbors.
You guys are my only friends. I'm gonna flex on you guys with my tank.
I
There
am
we
not
go.
trying to become an enemy of the state.
Yo, for real though.
You pull up in a tank. Hey, your car can do all that, but can it do this? You just shoot one of them.
Wait, oh man. Transport. Obviously
Dude,
not.
Can you
street
believe
legal.
that it's just like, oh, you can just casually move a bike?
That's crazy.
It's recommended that the new owner have space to regularly drive it to keep it in shape.
Okay, I think the gold here, honestly, is the training and service manuals. That's pretty sick. If it comes with original equipment, that's pretty sick.
It does.
Yeah, that's gold right there. To someone who's into it, that's gold. The vehicle's cool, don't get me wrong, but the documents are pretty sick too.
Can you believe that you have to go through a background check to buy this?
I mean, it makes sense if if some motherfucker just pulls in, he's like, "I'm gonna rob a bank with my tank," and he just drives through the front door of the bank. I don't know.
I assume it chugs oil because in the post it says if you don't know where to check the oil level in your car, this is not for you.
I'm just
It
like,
sounds like this guy used to drive it regularly
yeah, no,
and
it
has
looks
the
like he's
space in Huntington Beach to drive this around. Where in Huntington Beach can you just casually drive a tank?
The
beach.
street.
the street because the cops don't care. Jesus.
Is this assuming? Okay. When we say corporate job, is this assuming we don't care about money?
No, money is not an object.
Like I would
Money's
just
not
like
an object.
I would just love to
Money
have
is-
this in my garage.
Money is not an
Yes,
object.
yes.
All
Okay,
of my
so
JDM cars parked next to my tank.
I'm so torn because if I cop this, right, I could have you guys all in the back, all squatted up, ready to go.
Exactly.
Like that's pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Is the ladder included?
I think so.
And the funniest part is he has a bigger tank next to it. That's the thing. He has more.
Why does he have so many
He
tanks?
has more tanks. For 85K. Technically, it's not even a tank. It's a armored personnel carrier. Interesting.
Yeah.
But it looks like, you can attach some stuff onto it, but
Most gear.
no, I was torn at first, but then I thought about it, and like, what could beat me pulling up with this with you guys in the back ready to funnel out? I would have to go with a full maximum cop here.
I agree. You could pull up to like In and Out or something.
No, it's not street legal.
And who's gonna stop us? We're in a tank.
True. What about you guys?
I don't know.
Although it,
Bad.
although I think it might be cool that we can all ride in it and then flex that we're in a tank or APC. I feel like if we all climb out of that vehicle, we will be placed on the FBI watch list, and I don't want that.
I think
As
we're
an
already
agent of
on
the
that
federal
list by
government.
watching this.
No, I'm dropping it.
I was gonna say it's okay. I swear, but like, no, I was gonna say no just because like I feel like it's a novelty. Like
It
how
is.
many times can we get enjoyment out of pulling up on a tank? Like, what's the point of owning a tank if I can't even drive it down the street?
True.
You know,
You're right.
like for me, it's novelty. Like
It is.
at least with this, like it's clearly styled like in the early 2000s. Like it feels time period correct.
Yeah.
I think this has more usage than
How so?
You could drive over cars. You could drive over your enemies. You could pull up with your boys. I don't know. man.
Do you
It's
see
crazy.
how much space it's inside? Do you see how many things you can place in there?
I'd
Look at the
rather have a
trunk of the
minivan. I'd rather
Trunk
have
of the
a
XB.
minivan.
It's just a subwoofer.
I'd rather have a bumping
This is more
sub.
practical, even if it's
Nah.
not street legal.
Nah. Look,
No.
the XB has seats for all four of us. That's it. That's all you
So,
need.
You
so
could
does
lay
this.
down in the back. You could lay
And
down
then
in this
a
one.
fat sub in the rear. That's it. That's all you need. You can't even listen to music in there.
Yeah, we have our phones. We can bring in the speaker.
Okay, that's an instant drop. That's even faster drop.
Oh,
We can
my
just
bad.
we can just listen to the national anthem while we ride around town. It's great.
national
I'm not
anthem
listening to that
in
one.
the British.
Correct.
Why?
Any of them.
This is British.
Hmm.
All right. Next one.
Oh.
What?
The AZ600.
Why?
Oh.
That's a fixer-upper for sure.
I feel like Philip is most qualified.
It's not even the same car.
Wait a sec. That's a different
I think that's his goal.
Oh, it's like when you're poor and you buy those ramen noodles in college and they show you on the picture, it's like, oh, there's a little bit of shrimp, a little bit of onion. It's what you could be. But he's not there yet.
So
He is
says
not
the
him.
car-
I just clicked it because it's goofy.
He says the car works and has all the parts and many extras.
Yeah. Doesn't
And it
looks
is
like
an
no
excellent
rust.
investment.
No rust, and I mean,
Actually,
paint looks
no
alright.
rust.
Yeah.
No rust.
Oh,
That's a
actually
cop.
That's a pretty big deal when it comes to cars.
that's old. Yeah.
No.
that-
Imagine trying to
yeah.
find like a Datsun 240 with no rust.
Impossible.
Yeah. This is a
Unless they're
cop
like
for me.
30K.
Because
I
if
mean,
you
okay.
modify, you can like modify it correctly. This could be a beast of a track car.
Kind of reminds me of like those builds where you just stuff anything you like. Philip, your friend,
Hmm.
know how he put the like what's it, a B20 a Mini Cooper?
B16A2.
There we go. Like, can't something like that be replicated here? The size of this chassis is pretty similar, just based on observation.
I mean, it could.
Dude, this thing weighs nearly nothing.
Pretty sure I could deadlift.
1,330 pounds is the curb weight.
Cop.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I want to know what extra parts he has. Quote, quote, extra parts.
Send him a message.
Just hit him up and be like, hey, you got everything I need to go to, get me to that last photo.
Popping off the bat.
I want to see how well it runs too. Because he just says it runs. But it is a spicy one though. I kind of like it.
I think 3.5 affordable for something like this. Actually, what is the price of a Honda AZ6?
Do no idea, but 3.5 seems like
Too much.
you could be like 2.5, 3, 2.8, something like that. Honestly, I wouldn't mind whipping this around town. I'm gonna go with cop, dude.
Let's see.
If this is
You
correct,
already
the
said
chat-
cop.
Oh yeah. So let's see. On I think what does it say? January 14th, there was one that was sold for 15 grand.
Well, I mean that's running, right? That's like
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
They probably put way more into it, restoring it though. So
Yeah. But that's assuming it's like back to stock.
yeah.
Oh, this one was it was in a dealership, the Honda dealership in the showroom.
Okay.
It is maroon.
But if this one runs and drives around town, I wouldn't mind driving it around town. Small.
I forget. When was that law that like you don't 19
It's 75.
73.
73?
Is it?
Oh, 73.
I thought it was 5.
75. 75.
Oh, 75. Okay.
I've been gaslit by Ryan. Gaslighting doesn't exist.
You're just crazy.
But yeah. So I honestly would whip it around. I'm gonna go with it. The paint also sells me. I like bright colors.
All cop.
Oh, we all have agreed to cop. This is a winner.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, this reminds me of something, but I don't know what.
Drop.
What does this remind me of? Is it Cars
Fast and Furious.
or Fast and Furious?
Dog. Yeah. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
there
no.
is- there is-
man.
Oh shoot!
Get ready to be lit up in the comments, dog. Oh no.
Oh. No, isn't there like in the first Cars movie, right? You know that scene where like all the cars pull up and there's a green one with like a bajillion. Y'all not know.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Freaking Wingo.
Wingo, DJ. I forgot who else.
Dude, I don't even remember their name.
Joe Mama.
Mm.
Brian's a car enthusiast. We swear.
I don't watch movies.
Can't be a car enthusiast if you don't watch Cars.
Okay, Brian, can you break down this car for us real quick? I'm confused, dude.
I mean, I don't know what to say.
I mean, okay, look.
What
it doesn't
engine
run.
does it have?
It don't run.
Run.
It don't run.
But it do have a rebuilt transmission.
Whoa! How much?
Clean
Wait, how much
titles,
does he
smog
want
check.
for it? How much does he want for it?
Once.
5 bands for a car that don't run. Ooh, Lord.
Wait.
That is.
Do those
That is
slots
a
come-
speaker.
That's a speaker.
No, but does it come? It looks like it.
I don't-
Yes.
Does it?
Yes, it has a cover. It's supposed to have a cover on it.
The
Like one of
cleanest
those
thing
mesh covers.
I'll be honest, the cleanest thing on this car are the back seats.
Yeah, this is a drop from me. You know, yeah, I don't want to be driving it like if it's actually running. I don't want to be driving it and like my fucking passenger side floorboard just drops out of nowhere.
What are you talking about? You're not even driving it. The car don't run.
I said if it was running.
The car don't run, dog.
It's if.
You got
Head to gas is 8 miles. New fly. This literally looks like one of those cars where there was so much to fix and he started fixing everything, but like
he got tired of it. That's what it feels like.
Ryan, it's just like your car. The AC doesn't work.
not for real though.
Oh,
My AC
me
don't
too.
work. My battery just died. I just
Yeah, I'm a pass on this one, but the rear bench is clean though.
Okay, so breaking this down, which concerns me the most is that he put new head gaskets
Okay,
20
But it
miles
don't
ago,
run.
okay.
but it don't run. And then he said the timing belt. So that means within
Some
the
don't
20
edit.
miles,
He broke.
shut man. Within the 20 miles that the head gaskets got changed from, something else blew up or the timing belt went out or something. And that's concerning me mainly.
This do be one of those cars where you get as a teenager and you don't know what you're doing, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna throw parts at it, you know, like wing and funny wheels and stuff. Also, I noticed a thing. The little winglets for the OEM wing are still on the rear quarter panels, even though he took
Yeah.
the wing off.
The trunk doesn't even fit properly.
Oh man, yeah, that's a pass for me, G.
He does say he has the wing to complete it, I think. Oh, no, he has the high moon. Never mind. He doesn't have it.
Yeah, nah. It needs a paint job too. Interesting. Yeah, nah, that's not it.
The car needs more than a paint job.
Pass. It'll run.
Let's
It'll
get
run.
it.
Pass.
Last one, not so novel,
Okay.
but we
Just
got
dog.
Ooh.
Ford
Mm.
wagon.
Ooh, cold AC?
That's
Cop.
one thing it has that I don't have.
Same, bro.
I
It's
copped
actually
this
really
immediately.
clean. Like
It's not
look
bad.
at the interior.
It looks like a relatively
rips?
well done engine swap too. Like if you look at the engine, that looks like it belongs in there, no problem. Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. A lot of wires, but I mean, looks fine to me.
I would
Is it
cop
stock engine?
instantly.
Actually, it looks
Agreed. Those look
Okay.
like NGK.
It looks
Photo
worked on.
packs.
That's it. But that's essentially a good thing at this point.
I know. I'm just surprised this man doesn't have or this person, sorry, have more like information about the view. I don't know if that's actually a Mishimoto radiator, but there's the cap right there. You know,
Yeah.
That's not a
No,
Mishimoto
that's the
radiator.
That's
OEM.
not right.
Is
That's
that
the
OEM?
OEM. Yeah,
I'm tripping. I swear
that's
I'm
the
correct.
OEM radiator with the Mishimoto cap.
I think that's what
Yeah.
he meant.
Yeah.
No, I did not mean that.
No, he meant the entire radiator.
Okay, never mind.
Is this the stock engine?
No. It's swapped. It's swapped. Engine has 35K. Chassis has 226. So
That's-
it's swapped.
But it's swapped with
Reminds me.
a stock one.
Is that what the car comes with? Philip, you're the
Yes.
Honda guy. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, he
Did
has
you-
aftermarket arms and coils, or springs at least? Question mark.
He
It
just
doesn't
takes.
say.
He
Oh
just
my
took out
God.
the
Ooh.
original springs and just spray painted them.
No,
Oh,
because
damn.
like unironically, like this looks like a car that's actually been touched a lot more than what this guy's putting it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks taken care of, which is a good thing. How much is he asking for it? 4.2. Oh,
It's 4.2 a lot for an Accord wagon.
I think it's worth the money as long as it runs, right? I mean, the AC works, and if you take it for a test drive, I would buy it. I mean, it's a
I
good
mean,
daily too.
I mean, we have to take into account the quote unquote newer engine,
For sure.
which is part of the price.
But I mean, swapping your car, modding your car doesn't add value.
Yeah, but lower mileage engine.
Yeah. I mean, for me, as long as it runs, I like the Accord wagon, so I'd roll.
Yeah,
The wheels aren't terrible.
because my dad had this generation Accord EX sedan. That thing, he had it for almost 20 years,
I mean,
and
yeah,
that thing drove like a champ.
Yeah, I mean, this chassis has 226 on it, so the first engine lasted at least 226. If this is
Yeah.
the first engine he swapped in, so the wheels aren't bad. The body looks okay, and paint fade from parking outside, but it's not.
Yeah,
bad.
Honda paint sucks, especially the black paint from Honda. The clear coat just goes away immediately.
I'm rolling with it though. I like it.
Yeah, I cop it.
Engine swap is iffy, but I like it. I'd go for a lower price though. Definitely would
Definitely,
haggle for
definitely.
this one.
3.5 is reasonable.
I would be happiest at 3. I feel like that's relatively fair.
Mm-hmm.
That feels probably so. Not really. No.
I mean, who knows?
Probably
Who
like.
knows?
We're highballing it.
I'm still. What is this engine? Series?
No, J series of V6. It's an F series.
It's F series.
It's an F22B something.
I'm getting all my facts wrong.
That's why I leave the Honda stuff to Philip, dog. I don't know shit.
My O2 Accord has a F23A4. 2.3 liter
Yeah, I don't know what I'm
VTEC.
saying. I don't know. I call for.
You're okay.
I cop for 3. I cop for 3.
Yeah,
Would you guys cop for 3?
I would.
I cop regardless.
10K right now.
Cash cop.
We come back to this post, or we try to come back to this post tomorrow. It's gone.
By the way, 14.
It's in Philip's driveway.
14 weeks ago, but it's relatively local. So, hey, Philip, you know what I'm saying? 10K cash, the guy might need it. My donation to a car brother, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's all I
That's
have
the
prepared. Random picks. I looked at them. I
Focus ST.
scrutinized them. I feel like a lot of these cars. Oh wait,
you
I
forgot about that.
this
Yeah.
Yeah. The Ford.
Ooh, this
Wide
one.
body with the
This one.
canards. Quick
Hey, look.
release.
He has more carbon fiber than you. How do you feel, Ryan?
Damn, that's crazy.
I'll have more. Don't worry.
That's crazy. There's a lot of stuff in this car that I personally cannot do.
Oh wait,
He's bagged.
I lied.
Oh, he still owes 14 bands.
No way.
He owes 14 bands on it. I mean, he owes 14 bands and he's done that to his car. Jesus.
He could. All that money, he could have just put it into the payment.
He cut the body and everything. Oh, I hope he cut the body for the wide body. I hope he didn't just stick those fenders on the stock fenders.
No, I'm so confused. What is this? Of course, it's a 1 of 1.
No one wants this dog.
I'm just confused. Wait. Oh, whoops. So what you're telling me? Wait. How much is a Ford Focus?
Well, yeah. How much does a stock ST, a 2018 ST, go for? Like
I'd say around that price.
Around that price?
Yeah.
I personally feel like I would just buy a stock one.
The MSRP is at
Yeah, so that's no that. Yeah.
Even a used one right now goes for 20.
Yeah, so I'm fine with. Honestly, I'd rather get a stock one. To be
I'm
honest
lost
with
in
you
this
guys,
sauce. Where's...
this one's saucy, but it's too saucy for me.
That's a nope.
You know what I
Not
think
in
of
my
whenever I look at a
What's up?
pull up in a Ford Focus, pull up in a Ford Focus, pull up in a Ford Focus, pull up in a Ford Focus.
Cursed.
Then again, maybe it's because out of all the
guess-
hot hatches I could have chosen.
He's trying to part it out too. I feel like this build just gone too far. Like a lot of the media and the car community lately is just like do wild stuff, you know. But I definitely can appreciate something a little bit more subtle. than this. This is a lot. This is very in your face. Wide body,
I just
white
noticed
wheels,
there's a gash
massive
on the
wing.
driver's side.
That
Gotta
looks
get-
like it, yeah. Or it might just
Yeah.
be dirty. I can't really tell, but
Yeah, so those two pictures are from the passengers.
yeah,
Yeah, there's no gash on this picture.
yeah. But
I
there's a
think this
lot.
comes into the topic of like, would you buy a fully modded car or would you rather mod it yourself?
I personally think, like, if I, especially on Facebook Marketplace, it's already iffy. But it depends on the chassis too.
Personally, I would just buy a stock car and mod it myself because at least I'd know what I put on it.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess it requires a lot of factors. But like, if it's a car that's very rarely seen stock, then you're essentially never gonna buy it. Like,
Yeah, I
when,
mean,
when
like-
are you gonna find a good price S13 anymore? That's bone stock.
Oh yeah, no.
True.
Impossible. So you're gonna have to buy it with mods regardless, or whatever people do to them. But something like this, it's more accessible to get something stock. So I'd rather get something stock on this car specifically. But for something that's like, an RX-7 or an S chassis, you just kind of have to accept it, right?
Like it's something like look at, for example, like what Ryan, you said a stock Ford Focus ST would go for around this price anyway right now.
Yes.
It's like theoretically you would save a lot of money by buying this car as is.
How many miles is it? Does it say how many miles it has?
Where is the mile?
Scroll
Scroll down
down
a little
I think. I guess it doesn't say.
Just not.
But the one that I saw was being sold at a CarMax with 75,000 miles. Yeah, so obviously like dealership markups and stuff like that, or fees and whatnot.
My wife actually bought her Corolla with similar specs for around the same.
Whoa.
What, wide bodied?
No,
On the
Wide
bags.
body,
no,
wide
no, I
body
was talking
Corolla.
about like it was like I think it was a 2019 Corolla with like 72k miles, or like around the same price. It's just weird to think, I don't know.
The other day we were talking about, like, we saw on Marketplace like a fully modded out STI hatch. It's like similar to something like this. Obviously, the other car was
Yeah, let me
quite a
see.
bit more
I
expensive.
haven't pulled it up. Is anyone?
Yeah,
I know
but like
it was
fully built cars like that, I feel like, and similar to this one too, it's too much.
this
I think it's that one.
Just
Yeah,
the price.
43.5. Like, it's a nice car. Don't get me wrong. It'll get you a ton of looks, and it's loud. But I feel like it's too much at a certain point where it's like, who knows if this guy did it all in his garage and he's just good at taking pictures. Because for all we know, the fenders could be destroyed underneath.
It used to be a SEMA show car.
And yeah, no, he can get
Okay,
all
but
this credit.
at the same time, wait, Philip, correct me if I'm wrong. Like I've seen the SEMA memes where like people will hastily build cars just for the exterior, but when you look under and you see all the welds, it's all like messy and stuff like that. Like
I mean, that's normal for someone with a deadline
yeah.
or someone that has to go to a show or has to do it for a movie.
Does a
So-
SEMA show car necessarily mean it's built?
Depends. If it's like a manufacturer shop that just needs something to look good, maybe not. But if it's like someone's car that it's like someone decided to take, maybe it might be a little bit, it might be a better quality.
Yeah.
Since there's no deadline, he probably built it for years. So he
Yeah.
probably did it the right way.
I think
And-
a good example of the random note. Do you guys know Speedmaster Lee?
Yes.
Like at CB Fest, he was the car that was parked next to Phillips, and like
Yep.
the like Primero Street and this and that, and basically like all iterations of his build were somehow featured in like magazines. That's exactly what Phillips.
Yeah, personal cars, and they take
Can you
care
believe
of
he's
it.
trying to trade up a Steve for an M3?
Yeah, I don't. And he wants what, pushing 50K for it?
It was. I think. I think it was
435?
crossed out. Yeah. So he initially wanted it for
Yeah.
55.
And who's gonna buy this for 55? Who's gonna even buy this for 43? Like, it's a nice car, don't get me wrong, but most, like 99% of the time, people are gonna prefer a stock one. Like, even the car to the left of it, it looks stock, but it has a built motor. Most people aren't gonna buy that, you know?
Uh,
Yeah.
more pictures in gallery.
Like, I just saw a built
Oh my
motor, and
god.
it's like, yeah, he has a whole build list, right? Most people aren't gonna buy this. So
So
it's like,
hard to like, at least in my perspective, it's hard to buy a car that's built to the max.
yeah. Considering the other one has body cut, paint color changed and/or wrap, all that.
Subwoofer.
Yeah. But I don't know how you guys feel about it, but personally, there's a limit for when I would buy a modified car, and it stops around body cutting, paint changing, and engine touching. Like, some suspension and wheels is okay with me. Maybe a couple interior pieces is fine with me. But anything that would really affect the drivability and reliability is a no go for me. That's too much.
I don't. No, I'm actually trying to find a case I would actually buy a heavily modified car. Is this overly modified for you? Looks like
No.
No, they just touched suspension and they changed the exhaust.
And some brakes, coils, yeah.
body kit, essentially body kit
Ooh,
stuff that
rusty.
are from the.
Yeah, that's not bad. If it didn't have rust, it wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
And it's also leaking, but let's ignore all the cons and stuff. It's not terrible. I guess it's a lot about stock looking as well, because you want to build your car to how you want it, versus how this guy has built it for like the last 10 years or whatever. Yeah,
I don't know. I'd cop a heavy modified car. I'd get that STI.
you would. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
It's nice. It is nice though. I'm not even gonna lie. It's nice.
I'd
But
Like,
get that.
not for me.
what's your perspective on it? Do you want to cop it just like how it looks? Because it's a clean.
Well, I mean, we know the owner's been meticulous about his build, so we know he didn't cut corners. Also, miles are super low for a 14.
Oh yeah,
Imagine
22K.
imagine the value of the car when everyone wants a WX hatch, especially an STI. I mean, that's already a thing, but even more so, this one already has a nicely done wide body. And even though it's heavily modified, there's no real end to a build. You can just keep going with whatever you have or whatever you want next. There's no stop to it. I mean,
Yeah, like
for me, I would probably like do something with the wide body, mold it or something, make it cleaner, and then I don't know, just mess around with it more because I mean it's already at this stage. You might as well just take it further.
Fair point. Fair point. Respectable.
I think putting like the value of having a 22K mile STI, almost a 10-year-old car. Like a thing where just like a lot of these cars are coming from. Okay, imagine like a bell curve, right? First you get MSRP, and then it kind of dips down, 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 down. That's depreciation, right? But like, as it turns into a collector's car, kind of goes back up. Does it? That make sense? Like Jordan,
Yes.
like I feel
Yeah,
like this car definitely on like the rise up. Isn't what is the MSRP on a Steve wagon?
I
I
think
don't know.
back in the day it was like mid to
Like
low
35?
30s.
I'm guessing 35, but I feel like these have been popular forever, dude. People love the STI hatches. Okay, so yeah, mid to high 30s actually. That was a base, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. These
Still
are
kind of cheap.
always.
Initially, I was
I
gonna
get
say
it.
drop.
I would cop all builds. All builds I cop. I don't care if it's unreliable or whatever.
You can just argue that if it's unreliable, the owner didn't take care of it, but you can take care of it. Ha
It's just
ha
that easy.
I can fix her.
ha. Blown engine, no engine. I can fix her.
I have a hatch. You know, I would drop this.
It's too much for me. I'm a pass.
Yeah.
But it's a nice car.
Cop.
Guess that's
Cop.
that. Yeah. I guess I call.
Cop.
Based on what Phil convinced me. I was gonna say dropping. Anyway,
Because with my WRX, I could STI. Hypothetically or theoretically, I could swap it with the STI transmission and wide body and everything for cheaper.
Or you could have just bought an STI.
But it's still cheaper.
really, it's actually cheaper to swap in the parts now.
Well, the transmission for the STI for mine is about 5 to 6K just to get the transmission itself and the drive shaft, rear differential, front and rear axles, and depending on who's selling, you could get the Brembos with it too.
And how much would that all be? Complete STI transmission swap.
Yeah, about six.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
for everything. Oh, I thought.
Yeah, it's for everything.
Oh,
No, it's all together.
6.
They sell it. Yeah, they sell it as a set.
Is
Like
that
everything.
including labor?
No, because
Oh.
you could technically do it. You could do it by yourself at home.
Oh, are you gonna do it? Oh,
6.
that's a big job, though.
It is a big job. Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you have the right equipment, you could do it alone.
I'm just surprised.
'Cause,
that's actually cheap to swap.
Yeah, because there's a guy on he's a YouTuber, Smedia.
Oh yeah.
He has the wide body hatch as well. He's STI swapped it. His same thing. He did it by himself in his garage in one day.
One day.
Yeah.
Can you believe? Sometimes coilovers take.
For real.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
Alright.
I appreciate. Honestly, I think if we're to do an episode like this again, I'll probably choose some cars that aren't as wild. Just I feel like a lot of these are very stand out-ish, and I think this is the most tame car, and even then, like a model that and probably just.
Which one would you get in the end out of all of them?
Out of all of those,
Oh, if we're to
dude.
choose one specific car,
Consider it being in your daily life.
this one.
Same. Same.
Oh.
Mine honestly would be
Nah.
mine would be that Z600, the Honda.
Okay.
How about you, Dan?
I'm gonna have to go with the tank. No, I'm just kidding. The Accord hatch. The Accord hatch is it for me.
We're talking about. Yeah, this is the most on brand for.
Yeah, it scratches my brain.
Wait, Phil,
the right way.
why did you choose this out of all the cars?
Because it's sick.
He wants to be hot boy.
He wants to be
Dude.
Shrek.
Imagine that bagged on some nicer wheels. Oh, that's
He
it.
hates the wheels
Yeah.
too.
Hey, no, I'm not hating on the wheels. Steelies are a look, but I'm just saying, like, once you slam it, you got to get the fitment dialed in. So you need to get with different wheels. So
Those-
slammed, bagged, new wheels, good fitment, boom. I'd roll up to church in that.
They throw you
Respectable.
out.
We can agree to disagree on that one, dude.
Can't throw out people out of church. Jesus.
I mean,
What if Jesus is the one throwing you out?
why
Mm.
did you choose this?
Because let's say if it's all fixed up, it's not a gas guzzler. You save so much on gas.
You assume that you're gonna be driving this every day?
Shit. I mean, if it was running and everything, it was good. I'd drive it.
You
I'd daily
drive
it.
this and make your works a project. You're suggesting.
That's what I was gonna do anyway. I was gonna Once I got the Supra.
Super.
Yeah. Once I would daily the
Yeah.
Supra.
That's a topic for. How about you? I mean,
I mean, yeah, this is the daily, and then I'll go back to weakening the Z, because the Z do be dog ass low, and this would just be a convenient daily. Also, I want to own like a full on wagon because I've never owned a wagon before, so it just seems like a good time, so I can haul some stuff, haul some people, have a good time. And I've also never owned a car that's fuel efficient. I've never owned a car that's fuel efficient, and never owned a car that takes 87, which I'm assuming this takes, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, so it would be nice to, fill up my tank for like $60 versus the typical 100 or whatever. And then last like, 2 weeks. Yeah, it would be nice. Just a good daily. Cold AC too. The Z doesn't have AC. Sad.
okay, I still don't know how. Or this is a super tangent. I gotta wrap it up after this. Like, can you believe I've only owned my car for 2 years? I don't have my AC's not cold anymore.
Dude, you own the car. You own the car for 2 years and you have 50,000 miles. You used the car to the max.
Anyway, okay, now we gotta wrap up for. Can you believe this video? We've been recording for 50 minutes.
Woo!
I can believe it.
I'm most.
I'm good to go.
Cooking.
Any last word?
Last words.
Any.
Those who decided to
Somehow.
stick it to the end. Thanks so much for journey. I guess you. On that note.
Peace.
See ya.
Yeah.